basically few things, Andy. I thought I'll share the experience that I've gone through and then tell about what you should do, because I'm in second generation. I'm not a startup company or something. I'm in father's business, so to try and tell you about the experience that I've gone through from 99. I joined a business in 99. Did my MBA, straight came. I thought Dad will give me one position in finance or marketing or something, but then he handed over one company straight away to me, and then he said, "You take care of this now." So basically, from there the journey started. I would say when we started, when my father started, we had cell membrane technology. Which basically, we are all into basic commodity chemicals, so not explain about the product and all. So that's the cell membrane technology, which is world's first technology in 80s. There was no other company in the world to get that kind of technology in India. So when division had happened, father started this cell membrane technology in caustic soda. So caustic soda, chlorine-based products and all are part of Ralsima high strength cycle, that which I take care. That I joined MBA, I was just 22, joined, and then so we had one product called calcium hypochlorite, which is a disinfection chemical, basically used for water treatment, swimming pools, whatever. I mean, if you simple way, bleaching powder. It's a high grade which is not manufactured in India. That product also we were doing in Ralsima. So basically, what happened is we had issues with quality. We had because it's a process that is not well established, or it was not running anywhere in the world. We had developed in-house research was done, and we started off this plant in 97, I guess. So initially it took a lot of time. We struggled a lot. So for me, when I had to do export, because there's no market for that product in India, so I had to do exports for this product, and there's a good scope for this because it's all developed countries and all use this. They don't use bleaching powder, they don't use chlorine, so they use calcium hypochlorite. So I had to, I remember, those days I think Google was just 99, it was started. Before that there were business search engines, so you will have to have a lot of patience to actually get some customers. If you write emails, like say thousands of emails, you might get, say, I think 5 or 10 replies you're going to get. It's not so, it's not that easy to do exports that time, at least in 90s. But later on, okay, it improved. But in 99 and all, we had all this, we did search engines were used. We had, I had gone to African countries where I had to go to places where when I came back to the hotel, they were asking me, you went to that particular part of zone. So it was in East Africa, I think in 2001 when I visited with my brother-in-law. So we had to go, and you'll have directories in the hotels. So you'll have to check out the customers who are there, call them, discuss with them. All that stuff we used to do. You need a lot of patience, energy is required to get customers. Those days were like that actually. So I had experiences saying, your product is too good. So they were saying like, product, you have a beautiful lady, but ugly trust. So that is when it struck to me that I had to go forward integration. So I had to go for a packing, because in India, injection mold packing, you have, I think, 15 liters, 20 liters, that's the capacity that Indian manufacturers do. So we were not able to get the injection mold for 60-liter drums and all. So we had to explore that. We had to work with forward integration, get a mold which is similar, which can be accepted by the world. It's not so easy. So we had to correct that drum to a great extent, because we had a superb product. That's the customer, that comment made me to think that, I should enter into this zone. So that was a forward integration, and I developed that mold, and we were able to do good exports with that particular product, and now we have three, four injection molds where we do exports. So basically what I'm trying to tell is quality is one thing which is very, very important for exports. Quality, commitment. So these two are very important. For me, I consider if you are giving a good quality product, the price will automatically, you'll be able to get it later, at a later stage. So if you are not giving a quality product, I don't think it's just one time business or maybe 2 times the customer will buy, but not the 3rd time. So you have to be giving quality product. And generally India and China is always compared, but we are at least 5 steps ahead compared to China in terms of quality. Because in China you get the worst quality, the best quality also. So getting suppliers, correct suppliers from China is a difficult task. But in India, if you are able to give the best quality, I think that you'll get business, no doubt. I mean, so the thing is, initial days, what we were doing is, I was trying to tell you, this browsing, sending emails. Even my wife was helping me with browsing, sending emails, forwarding that customers to me. So we had done all that part initial days. So later on, what I am trying to tell you is, now if you want to do exports, like I think a couple of people are there from Kurnool, like Bonasi Srinivasi, he looks very simple. He's 1,000 crores or 2,000 crores worth person there, sitting there. So basically, I'm trying to tell, we are, first generation people and all, we think whatever is fine with whatever our father or great grandfathers have earned, it's fine. But we can do a lot of exports if you have a proper presentation, if you do good quality product, whatever. Like say in Betamcharla, which is very near to Kurnool, we have stones that are available. Most of the people are Vaishyas that they do business. So they try and give it to dealers in Bombay or from Chennai, from third party, and they export it. They make at least 5 to 10 times more on it, but they don't want to explore that particular. Why can't we do exports? That's a problem with our community. They take it little easy. Let us not take higher risk. In one of the case when I met couple in Bombay a couple of years back, some discussion, and they're saying what community? I said Vaishyas. Oh, business community. Yeah. So in North we are not recognized as Vaishyas. We are recognized as business community. So basically we take little less risk, but I guess we should. I think whatever we are in 2nd generation, so at least the family businesses who are there, I think they can export to a lot of countries if we properly present it, work on it, and then we have good social media. Right now we have so much. I think when in 90s it was not there. Now you can browse of it. You can get all the customers list. If you are properly presenting it, I think you will be able to get good customers and you can export. The point is, you should have a good presentation. You should have an official email ID, not Gmail or Hotmail or something like that. Then you will be able to do good exports. And Mr. Ganesh was telling, in Dubai is one thing. I think right now if you see, the ocean freights have 10 times after the COVID had come in. It is 10 times what it was. I used to pay $350 or something from Malaysia. Now I pay like 2,500. It went up to 3,500 also. So we should also think about, just checking my time. Yeah. So we should think about all this before we actually want to do exports. Otherwise, like setting up in Dubai or Africa, ports where we can easily do some market business from that particular zones. If you can try and do something like that, I think it will be very successful. So the product identification, proper presentation, proper deck, and then if you get customers, it's easy to do good exports. Thank you. I think 10 minutes is done. So I don't want to take.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful insight.